Welcome to CCS Global. Today's presentation will review the Employee Benefits Program. As a new employee, you are eligible to enroll in the benefits that suit your needs and meet the needs of you and your eligible family members. The program is designed to provide a host of benefits that will hopefully meet your needs in the near future. If you do not enroll in benefits during your initial enrollment, you'll be allowed to change and add benefits during the annual open enrollment in December each year. As I mentioned, CCS Global offers a wide array of benefits. MetLife is the insurance company that provides our life insurance programs, dental, vision, disability insurance, including some worksite marketing voluntary plans to cover critical illnesses and accident plans. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona provides the medical plan options. 4 medical plan options are available from which you will choose the plan that's best for you. A medical gap plan is provided by Triada to provide assistance with the deductibles of our plans as a supplemental coverage in case you're hospitalized. CCS Global also uses the EASE enrollment system. This is an online benefits platform that allows you to enroll and select benefits that's utilized for new employees and also during open enrollment so that you can more easily enroll in benefits and make changes as might be needed. Note that the medical, dental, and vision deductions, if any, are taken from your pay on a pre-tax basis. This program, called a Section 125 plan, allows you the benefit of having savings and not paying taxes on the premiums you pay for those coverages, but it also locks you into your benefits. So you'll need a qualifying event to change benefits during the plan year. Outside of open enrollment, things like marriage, divorce, birth of a child, loss of coverage through other sources will allow you to make changes prior to open enrollment. Otherwise, open enrollment is the time you look at your benefits and make changes. There will also be benefits that are available to you in a beneficial way as a new employee. Guarantees you for the life insurance, which I'll go through in just a minute. And remember, your annual open enrollment is December. So that'll be the time you make changes to benefits or add things and drop things outside of having a qualifying event. The life insurance program provided by MetLife allows your employer to pay for a basic group term life insurance policy and coverage for you at $20,000. This plan includes a double indemnity or accidental death rider that doubles the benefit to $40,000 if you die accidentally. Voluntary life is available to you as a new employee, guaranteed to $150,000 for yourself, and if you can take up to $500,000 with health questions or evidence of insurability. Coverage on your spouse is available up to $100,000 and is guaranteed up to $25,000 during your initial enrollment. Child amounts available in increments from $10,000 to $1,000 to $10,000 are available, and all amounts on children are of course guaranteed. The payroll deductions for voluntary life are done on a post-tax basis. This means that the benefits, if payable, are tax-free to your beneficiary. You'll want to make sure that a beneficiary designation is given as you enroll in the EASE system. That's the person that will receive life insurance benefits if, in fact, you have an event that causes these benefits to be payable. MetLife also provides 2 dental options to all eligible employees from which you'll choose the plan that best meets your needs. These plans are very similar, as you can see. The differences come in the annual maximum benefit payable to each member that's insured. $1,500 in the low-cost plan and $2,000 annual maximum in the high-cost plan are differentiators in these plans. You'll also notice that there's a higher benefit payable for orthodontic services for children up to age 19 in the high plan. $1,000 maximum there, and $500 available in the low plan. You also see a little bit higher coverage for basic services in the high plan. Other than that, the plans are very similar, but real quick, the preventative exam is available to you every 6 months under this MetLife dental program. No deductible applies to your preventative services as you get them every 6 months, and no co-insurance, and so you literally have no cost sharing to get your teeth cleaned and get some fluoride treatment done on a pretty regular basis. If you do have basic services that might be needed, like cavities being filled or extractions in periodontic work, you pay a $50 deductible of the discounted charges from the dentist, and the insurance company pays 80% of the bill after that. So remember, the bill is discounted. Don't pay for services from a dentist that's in the network with MetLife. Simply wait for the VOB or explanation from the insurance company to come back and pay the amount that is indicated to you on that statement. But you'll pay a $50 deductible of the first part of those claims. Major services also have that deductible apply, but it's a calendar year deductible, so you only pay it once in a calendar year. If it's already been paid for basic services, you don't have to pay it again for major. Both plans provide major services at 60%, coverage after that deductible if it's not already been met. As I mentioned, these plans are very similar. However, the cost per pay is different, so you want to consider that in electing your dental plan and what your needs might be or the needs of your immediate family members that you might cover. The vision plan is also provided by MetLife. This plan uses the VSP National Network for Vision Care Providers, augmented by MetLife's additional providers that are contracted for your use. The plan provides an annual exam to get your eyes checked with a $10 copayment, coverage at 100% for that exam. You can get it obviously as an annual exam at every 12 months. The materials copay is $25, and this means you'll pay that in order to get glasses from this program. They pay 100% for lenses that can be replaced every 12 months, as you might get a new prescription and need a little adjustment to your eyesight or your eyewear to get your eyesight corrected. When you buy frames, you got an allowance. So spending over that allowance from the insurance company, it simply comes out of your own pocket. If your frames are more expensive than $130, you'll simply pay the difference in the cost of those frames. But they're available to you every 12 months as you get those exams and find out what's needed in the next year. You can get contacts in lieu of glasses. They're available to you at a little bit higher copay, but you get the same $130 allowance, and that can be done every 12 months, again, instead of glasses or in lieu of glasses each year. You can alternate and get frames or glasses one year and get contact lenses the alternative year if you like. Let's talk for a minute about how you look up in-network providers for both the dental and the vision plans from MetLife. The best way to do it is to go to MetLife's website at metlife.com/mybenefits. You'll enter your employer's name, in this case CCS Global LLC. Register by entering your personal information. The site will know which plan you're in and what networks are available to you under these coverages for insurance that you've elected. You simply put in the type of provider that you need, your zip code, and view the results that the system pulls down so that you can select in-network benefits for both dental and vision from that site. And remember, it's an intuitive site. It knows which plans you're in as long as you tell it which employer you're involved with. You can't look in without registering at metlife.com. What you'll need to know is that the dental network is the PDP Plus network and that the VSP network applies to your vision care program. You'll select those networks in looking at provider searches. If you don't, register at My Benefits in the MetLife site. You can also call on the vision plan at a number that's shown here if you prefer to make phone calls and find out what providers are in your network. You simply make an appointment with the provider, give them a little bit of information, and they'll make the appointment after verifying your eligibility with the MetLife system that they have access to. No ID card needs to be provided. You're covered by these plans, and if you register, you can easily look at providers that you can see, and they can connect with MetLife to verify your eligibility, even without that ID card. Moving on to the medical plan options, you'll notice that 4 individual medical plans are available to you. These are group comprehensive major medical programs. 3 PPO, traditional PPO plans are available that have copays that you pay for many services that are covered at 100% after your copayment. The 4th plan is a qualified high deductible health plan that allows the participant to be able to open a health savings account. These accounts are open and provide you with the ability to put tax-free deposits into those accounts and spend the money on health care and other expenses that are eligible on a tax-free basis. Remember, all plans use the largest Blue Cross national PPO network. There's no difference in the doctors and hospitals that will be available to you under any of these 4 plans. They're all open access, which means you don't need referrals to see specialists. It's not required for you to go to a specialist in order to see a dermatologist or an oncologist or any other specialist. They're called open access, providing you more freedom of movement through the plan and the ability to see specialists when and where you like. The plans are also similar in what conditions they cover. They cover any medically necessary procedure equally. The only difference in these plans is the cost sharing that you might experience when you use the plans. So we're going to take a look at these plans side by side so you can get a better understanding of what each of the plans offer to you and what they propose to you when you use the plans as far as your portion of a claim. The differences, like I said, are what you pay in your premium deductions from pay and also in the amounts you might pay when you use the insurance and incur a claim. Side by side, you can quickly see that the three PPO plans shown first have in the middle of the page a variety of copayments that are available to you and paid when you see a primary care physician, and on the right, a specialist. Higher copays apply to the higher deductible plans in order to lower the premium cost to eligible employees. Copays also exist for urgent care, emergency room, and prescription drug programs for the three PPO plans. This is most of the services that will be rendered to most insured people under these plans. So your cash flow is protected quite well with the PPO plans. If you have a larger claim like a hospitalization or a surgery, the deductibles will be taken after the claims are discounted by Blue Cross from the top or first part of those claims. So you're responsible for the deductible amount. You'll note that a family maximum in a calendar year applies to each of these plans, which is twice the individual deductible. If a single family member is incurring claims, the individual deductible applies. The family maximum provides protection for larger families with their cash flow if multiple family members are having claims. On those large claims like hospitalizations or surgery or even nuclear testing like MRIs, the plan deductible, as I said, applies. And then after that deductible is assessed to you, the plans pay the percentage that you see on the left, 80% for two of the PPO plans and 70% for the lowest cost traditional PPO plan. Your portions are the percentage you see on the right. Once your percentage, including the copay amounts, reaches the third line, which is the out-of-pocket calendar year maximum under the plans pay 100% to an unlimited amount of benefits. So remember, your out-of-pocket maximum is truly a worst possible case scenario expenditure for both single or individual claims and also a family maximum. The deductibles and copayments apply to the out-of-pocket maximum, and so you just have the additional amounts to meet when you have a coinsurance on a large claim. They all provide wellness at 100%. You'll notice that the preventative exam, which is a standard exam for a person your gender and age, not a lot of testing outside those parameters, but all plans, including the fourth plan, which is the high deductible health plan, offer your annual exam at 100%. Let's take a look at that high deductible health plan. It's a different way to cover yourself, truly. All expenses are eligible to be paid under the plan, but they are discounted and applied to the deductible before the plan begins paying benefits. You'll note that the deductible of this plan is $3,250. Before you reach that amount, as the deductible incurred by you, the plan discounts the claims and applies them to those deductible amounts. You have the same family maximum at twice the individual amount of deductible, and the plan pays 90% of the charges that are eligible after that deductible is met. You pay 10%. If your out-of-pocket maximum reaches an additional $750, your plan pays 100% after that out-of-pocket maximum is met. It pays like the PPO plans to an unlimited amount of money. So what's the advantage to that fourth high deductible health plan? Simply put, it allows the participant to have a tax-free spending account called a health savings account, which is a live account. And I'll talk more about that account in the next few slides. If you take a PPO plan, please note that you will not be able to have a tax-free account. It's only eligible for people that enroll in the high deductible health plan according to IRS guidelines. The high deductible health plan also covers many maintenance medications at 100%. This plan covers 14 major categories with over 500 medications at 100% without costing you a penny under the high deductible health plan option. So the deductible does not apply to these medications so that you can take them without incurring cost to maintain your health when you're facing existing conditions. That list is available to you in the EASE site, and you can also contact our office if you need that list more readily. Let's talk a little bit more about the high deductible health plan and health savings account concept. It really is two things. You're purchasing an insurance plan, like the one I just described, from your employer. The plan pays 100% after the annual out-of-pocket maximum, so it protects you in the sense of larger claims not devastating you financially. But the second part, and maybe most important part of this program, is a tax-free spending account that's a live bank account called a health savings account. The account is funded by your payroll deductions, tax-free into the account, and you have a maximum IRS deduction or deposit amount that you can pay listed here. Single coverage is $3,650, or family coverage in 2022 is $7,300. You don't have to put that money in the bank account, but you want to put money in there so if you need to use it or have a doctor's office visit, prescription, or any type of care that you need to incur a claim, that you got money in there that you can spend tax-free on those out-of-pocket expenses till you reach your deductible. Then you're going to use the account to pay that 10% that's your portion till you reach the out-of-pocket maximum if you do. The insurance plan then covers you at 100%. So the bank account then can roll over the funds if not used to the next year. But again, the accounts are open for you during the process of enrolling you in the system. So you'll have this account after you enroll in the high deductible health plan and be able to access that account online. Let's talk about a PPO search for the medical program, which is actually more important than the dental or vision plans due to the high cost of medical claims these days. You want to go to the AZ Blue site. Click on Find a Doctor in the drop-down box and make sure you tell it that you're a member of a group health plan through your employer. Under the Search and Network, you'll want to select the statewide or national PPO network under that option. That's the PPO network that will allow you to access the in-network providers under these medical programs. From there, you enter your zip code, what type of doctor you're looking for, or facility, and maybe even genders and other things that might be important to you as you pick these providers. And the system will pull up a list of in-network providers where you'll get the best benefits, the ones I just described to you today. If you utilize out-of-network benefits, they do have the ability to bounce bill what the insurance company might not consider eligible. You also have, even though you have out-of-network benefits coverage, the deductibles are much higher than what I described today. You want to be very active in the role that you have as an insured member to make sure that anesthesiologists, assistant surgeons, and anybody that's scheduled to perform services and bill you is in the network used by your company's plan. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona accesses a national network in the case of our benefits programs at CCS Global. But you need to make sure that you utilize the systems available to you or contact our office if you need help making sure you're inside the network so that you don't have surprise expenses when you incur claims under these plans. Also note that mobile apps are available to you with the Blue Cross plan that make your life much easier. Blue Care Anywhere is a virtual office visit application that's available to employees to do virtual office visits from any mobile device. Once you download the app, you can conveniently have a doctor's office appointment with primary care counseling or even psychiatry. You get prescriptions during this process if necessary, based on the diagnosis that that doctor makes. A convenient access while you're traveling, of course, and when you just don't feel like going to the doctor or have sick children that you don't want to take out of the house while they're ill. Great way to see the doctor these days. Technology has provided us with an easier way to see doctors without a lot of inconvenience that has existed in the past. The best thing I can tell you about these applications is the MyBlue AZ app. This application on your phone gives you access to your own digital ID card, so you don't have to carry around a paper card anymore. If you register there, you can use your system or your device to view your own claims, view the plan that you're actually enrolled in and the benefits that apply to you. You can also search for doctors more easily because the system knows what network you're in based on your registration and your profile. These applications are available to you in the App Store or Google Play, either one, but I strongly encourage people to download these apps, make your life a lot easier as you enroll in these plans to have access to your mobile device. Talk about MetLife's short and long-term disability programs that are available to employees to pay for yourself as a voluntary insurance coverage. You must be able to perform the normal duties of your job and under a doctor's care so that we can get verification from MetLife that you're not able to work. Once you have lost 80% of your pre-disability earnings, these plans are applicable. You can elect the short-term plan if you want benefits of income replacement while you're disabled and unable to work after the 14th day or beginning on the 15th day for 11 weeks. This plan will pay you 60% of your income, and you can elect that plan in increments of $50 up to $1,000 a week. No more than 60% of your income will be paid or allowed during your enrollment process. If you do want longer term coverage for a more permanent disability in case that happens, The long-term disability plan starts when the short-term disability plan benefits might end, on the 90th day. So the benefits of this long-term plan start on the 91st day. 60% of income is also protected to a little bit higher maximum at $5,000 per month under this program. If you're disabled that long, it pays you benefits up to your normal retirement age, or 65 approximately. At that point, Social Security will start paying you income based on a permanent disability. But these plans are designed to help people that want to protect their income in case they have a disability occur during their working life. MetLife also provides several plans that are supplemental to our medical programs and not necessary, but help fill the gaps of the deductibles and the out-of-pocket expenses for certain situations. Accident plans are available to you to cover you when you have an accident and help reimburse or pay for that deductible, and pay flat amounts based on the accidents that might be incurred. There are 3 levels of critical illness plans, so you want to pay attention to the benefits that you might be electing during your online enrollment system. $10, $20, or $30,000 benefits can be elected. Depending on the illness that you might be diagnosed with, amounts are payable from this plan to help you with the deductible. And again, specific to certain diagnoses, like organ failure, Alzheimer's, or cancers, for example. The Triada Gap plan is simply to provide deductible assistance with reimbursement of that amount if you're hospitalized. Remember, the deductible applies to other claims, of course, but when you're hospitalized, sometimes on a surprising basis or sudden basis that you're not anticipating, it might be helpful to have a plan that will help pay that deductible. If you take the HSA plan, the plan picks up and pays after $1,400 and up to $3,000 worth of benefit. If you're on the PPO plan, it'll pay you from $1 to a $5,000 benefit maximum. So make sure you pick the right plan based on your medical election, but everyone's available to this, are able to take this coverage as a new employee and also, of course, during open enrollment. There's a new wellness program for the employees of CCS Global that was introduced in 2022. All employees are eligible to participate. 10 winners are awarded each quarter, with Visa gift cards are awarded to those employees that are selected from the employees that complete a minimum amount of wellness type activities. You want to look for webinars on these subjects. Make sure you see your preventative care visit, which is almost a requirement of the plan as far as getting the points that are necessary to be a winner. The materials are available from your HR department, so please look for those. Contact our office as usual if you need our help getting this information. But we'll be drawing winners every quarter and announcing to all employees who those winners are. So good luck, and hopefully you'll be able to participate in the wellness program, which is just for the benefit of everyone's healthy lifestyles. The online enrollment system, again, as I mentioned early on in this presentation, is provided through an online enrollment system called EASE. Employees will simply click on the link that's delivered to them in an email as a new employee, go through the overview, make sure your profile is including the correct information, add dependents that you might want to enroll in your eligible family members. You'll select your benefits, including a beneficiary for the basic life insurance or maybe even voluntary life that you've selected, and you'll pick plans that you want to participate in or waive the ones that you may not be interested in during this process. At the end of your experience with EASE, a summary of the benefits you've elected and the costs associated with those elections will be viewable for your approval. Simply click on Sign the Forms and finish your enrollment activity. If you want to make it a little easier and quicker on yourself, just make sure you have dependent information, birthdays and social security numbers on your eligible family members and also on your beneficiary if necessary. That way you won't have to stop the enrollment and come back where you started, making it a lot easier for you to get it done. The enrollment process is very easy. As I mentioned, just have the birth dates available to you if you don't know them readily. Your new employee enrollment in the EASE system should be completed prior to your effective date, which is the first of the month following 30 days from your hire date. If you have any questions, please look at your company brochures and find contact information for the Reese Group. Joanne and I are available to you and stand at the ready to help you with discussing the benefits, making decisions, and also with regard to claims that might have been incurred if you question how they've been handled or what the insurance company has provided to you. So please don't hesitate to contact us. We don't work for the insurance companies. We work for all employees of CCS Global that have enrolled in benefits so that you can make sure you understand what you have and that it's working for you. It's a valuable benefit that your employer pays for substantially and that you will be paying for as well in certain situations from your paycheck. So please make sure you understand it, and if you don't, call us. We can certainly help in a lot of situations. Thank you for your time today. We're happy to have you at CCS Global. We look forward to serving you.